Welcome to my YouTube channels. Today's my topics tree set. So today I'm going to discuss about tree set. So how it's work, how it's stored the object, how it's perform the sorting, what is the order of storing the data, everything I'm going to discuss about in this. How to traverse also. In this traversing I will going to follow enumeration and iterator, list iterator, everything. So in this video it is going to happen. So I'm going to discuss about tree set. So tree set is a hierarchy and it is a one of the hierarchy of the set. So tree set implements set interface and tree set is a one of the class. So it's implement the tree set. You can learn, you can understand easily because I make this slide for very easy to understand only. Okay. The tree set class is useful when you need to extract element from the collection. If you want to extract a element from a collection, it is a sorted manner. Sorted manner, it means it will by default store the object in the sorted manners. Okay, so it store its element in a tree and they are automatically arranged in a sorted orders. So this is the automatically arranged in sorted orders. Tree set is not a synchronized. It means that we can perform the multiple thread operation at a time. So that is called not a thread safe. Okay, I'm going to discuss about one programs related to this tree set class, and this is the package available tree set publics demo. This is the class name and public static void main. Just I am creating the one tree set object and just I am going to put C A. This is the string type. B E. How can it store? So it store on the basis of ASCII value. Okay, I hope it is clear. So first of all you have to look at what is the ASCII value. So it's a sending ASCII value, like if you want to print this value, so when you enter C it will adjust compared to A. Just C is bigger than A, so first A then C, like that it will store randomly. It is sorting orders. First A, so A ASCII value is 65, B ASCII value is 66, C ASCII value is 67, like that it will store ascending orders. I hope it is clear. Okay, how tree set work internally? So if you want to know internally what is the working, how it store the data, how it's managed, everything. So tree set assume that the object passed to it must be comparable. So it's assume like you have a class and this class is already implementing the comparable, so you pass the data, so it will store directly in the sorted orders, and comparable is a interface. Through this we can store the data in the sorted orders, so they must implemented comparable interface and overridden compare to methods. I already discussed about the comparable and compare to. The followings are the steps you have to follow. For the first object, no compare to method calls. Okay, for the second object, it calls the compare to methods with the current object, calling object and existing object as a argument. So it will compare if the coming object is currently and already present object is greater than, yeah, compare through the ASCII value, everything. So if positive value, it's return the current object goes towards right, else it's goes to left. So left right it will put. Okay, so traversing tree set data. To traverse tree set or any other collection except map, we have three way. I hope you know about it, and you have a called iterator, enhance for, and you have a also one called a list iterator, but you can't use in this set. You can use only this is in list implemented class. So this is the regular for loop, enhance for loop, and iterator. Through this we can iterate, we can find out the data available in the tree set. I hope it is clear. Okay. Now, what is an iterator? If you know about it, iterator, it is very famous interview question. So iterator is the very important. Whenever you want to traverse, whenever you want to remove, yeah, whenever you want to get some data from the tree set, yeah, any set. So definitely we have to follow the rule of iterator. The list and set collection provides the iterators which are object allowed to going over an element of the collection sequence. It means sorting orders. To access a collection through an iterator, we have to obtain an iterator. The java.util.iterator interface provides for one-way traversal. Each of the collection classes provides an iterator, methods, and that returns an iterator object to the start of the collection. By using this iterator object, we can access each element in the collection one elements at a time. Okay. Now, how to use an iterators? If you want to use, where you can use, how can you use, how do you do this, the work through this. So in general, to use an iterator live through a content of a collection, follow the some steps. So obtain the iterator, start the collection by calling and the collection of iterator. Okay, the set of the loop as makes a call to hash next. So the iterator having a one method call hash next. So put in while loop and the collection iterator object dot hash next you can call and have the loop iterate as long as hash next return true. So this method is return true and false boolean value. If return true, it means object is available. If it is return false, it means object is not available. Okay. Within the loop, obtain each element by calling the next. So we can discuss about very deftly about it. So how can you do the work on this? So you are going to create one tree set for the traversing, and this is the set tree set. Add some data. After that we want to traverse. So just create an object of iterator itr equal to st dot iterator. While this is the iterator dot hash next. Through this we can find out a string of next system dot out dot println name. So this is the output and we can print like that through the previous code. I hope it is clear. You just look at and understand about it. Okay, thank you so much for watching my video, and I am going to discuss about very depth about in map and also some list set. Okay, so don't forget to watch my next video.